See, this is picking up a rock here. I throw the rock down the grate. Cool little impact sound. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find that sound, the rock hitting the grate, and then the rock falling down. So I have these two sounds. I'll start with just this one. It sounds pretty cool already on its own, but I'm gonna do a little bit of extra work to kind of give it a bit more interesting character. So I'm gonna start by putting a gate on it. I already get a nice tight section of it. Maybe the release go up a little bit so it gets a little bit more of a tail. Now I'm gonna put an EQ on it because I can hear there's like that low end that I don't really want. I want this to be more of like a snare sound. Some basic effects that you can basically throw on anything to try and make them sound cool. Some reverb. Like that's, I mean, this shit's pretty fucking awesome already. Okay, you truly just have the entire list of effects at your disposal. Like you can just scroll through, let's see, saturator, reverb, resonators, redux, drop some erosion on there. I'm just playing around with it, you know? I like that. My favorite plugin, OTT. This is a multi-band compressor. Now that I've blown it up again, I'm gonna put another EQ. Anything else we can do to this before I move on? I can even just manipulate the sound like this. Kinda wanna turn this reverb down. Maybe I'll put the reverb before the gate. So now I have like a pretty sharp little metallic sound. I like it. I think we can go a little bit further. So I'm gonna bounce this track to a new track. Boom. So with this sound now, I can do that entire process again. Maybe some chorus, just this random one. That's, I mean, I like that. Like, hey, I just dragged this random fucking preset and now it sounds awesome. Finish this off with an EQ. Cut off the low end. Maybe I'll turn this down just a little bit. Maybe one more. Auto filter. Ooh, okay, we're getting somewhere with this. I'm gonna finish it off with one more OTT. And that's it. So in Ableton, there's a shortcut to export just like a single part. You should solo it. Click on the top of the track so you can see it selects it. File, export, and then you export it to wherever you want. I'm gonna call this sound, this is like a snare, great. One sound down, and let's keep on going. Put this on its own track. I already kind of like that. In like a really noisy recording like this, like you can hear there's the crickets, there's the sound of an airplane, there's the sound of bugs. Like I don't really want all that. That's why EQs are important to cut off the low end, because a lot of times in these field recordings, you're gonna have the low rumbling of life. Without any effects, it sounds like this. I kind of want to keep that like woody sound already. There's this vocoder called noise drums. I like that. I'm just gonna drag some random shit on here. Compressors. Let's see, what's this? Oh. Okay, so this is called a completely accidental discovery. That little tail end is super fire. So what I'm gonna do, bounce to new track. Now we are cooking. We have this. Let's make a melodic sound. Let's see if we can get a pitch out of this. Got a pitch there. With Ableton, not only are the effects really dope, and you can do a lot with just working in the sample view. You can click on this, you can look at the different type of modes, and you can get some crazy results like texture mode, stretch it out, shift click on the top little bar, you can drag this super long. Sounds like this. Let's see if I can wrangle this. So that already sounds pretty good. I'm gonna put a reverb on this. You can literally just do this for as long as you want. You can keep on going and fun never fucking stops. I like that. Let's run it back, bounce track. Now we have this. There we go. This is a cheat code. Ableton has this material simulator called Corpus. It literally has like a built-in tuner. Let's do it one more time. Bounce to new track. Ooh. And sometimes it's good to double check with something that you know is in C. This is a pretty good sound. So now if we play them side by side, they should sound like the same note. Shit, it took me like fucking 30 minutes, but I think we got a sound here. I call this synth, called bottomless pit. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one right here goes. Ding! We want that enhance. Maybe it's like a halftime on there. Definitely gonna want to stretch this one out. I like that, just like that. Get that EQ going. Kind of just like that little. That really sounds pretty darn good. Hey, that sounds pretty damn good. Snap wire. Oh, okay. We're gonna make an 808 out of this. We're gonna need some kind of distortion. Put a saturator on there, and let's see what we can get. I already like that, but I'm gonna cut off all this tail. This already sounds pretty good. Bounce to new track. Let's look at the EQ here. So we have a little bit of stuff going on in the low end, but we can make it better. Ooh, drum bus. Whoa. Maybe we can drop this an octave. I'm actually gonna cut off that little kick. Let's do that same process, putting some saturation on it. I mean, like, you could just call it there. You could be like, that's my 808. It's just about taste, like. Rectifier. Like, that shit's hard. Hey, this might be crazy. See, like, you could, that's also an 808. I kind of like that, actually. Okay, now, bounce to new track. Maybe I'll bring back. And that sounds pretty fucking lit. 808, I can call it itsy. And then it goes. Ooh. I was hitting it and then it turned on. So I was like, oh shit. See, you can already get a pitch out of this. That's great news. I could turn this into a bass. I could turn this into a synth. I could turn this into a percussion sound. You can do anything. What I'll do is I'll pitch it up an octave. And what you can do, so this is another tip. Then you can load this up into the MIDI and you get access to a whole different set of controls. We can even loop it. I kind of want it to be a little bit more resonant. Shifter is another one that's hella interesting. We're just gonna record a single note of it. Gonna call this synth condition. Hope that you'll see just a little bit of the inside of how to make some interesting sounds. Go out there and do it yourself. Like, that's the most fun part. Don't find a really cool sound and then be like, I don't want anybody to have this. Like, if you find something cool, I think it's worth sharing.